So you can, but that's what she does, is she erases that, name once they've either booked a party, recruited, whatever, and then she thinks of another name and puts another name in that place. And so, or if you're a marker offer, you can mark it off, or however you want to do it. But you should know that you should always have a list of 100 going all the time. These Dee Dee Morehouse, I promise she probably has what? Wrap it up, okay. A list of 100.
Don't be talking about Stevie.
Yeah, I was like, okay, so what? Yeah. So anyway, I'm sure she does it. Okay, I gotta move fast. Find some small fairs or shows to book your parties at. Even if you, like Christy says, she's going to do like a $10 show just to do Grace Adele, that's a great way to book parties. Also a great way just to get your information out. And just because a lot of people have big fairs or shows doesn't mean that you can't do farmers markets. They'll let you do that and give out information or samples at that time. And it's a great way to get your information out, to stay consistent. Even though you're working now, let's say in August, and you may not see anything in, October or November, maybe in January somebody wants to do a party that you met this month, okay? Okay, and then you can put a ballot box. Any of y'all have a ballot box? Okay, so ballot boxes, if you don't know what that is, talk to me afterwards, because Ken obviously have enough time to do this presentation, but whatever. A ballot box is basically something that you can buy on Cincy's Family Store. I get that right. I'm telling you, I'm setting my ways. So you can, it's just a little box. Anyway, you can put drawing slips in there and get a lot of contacts that way. And talk to me after this if you want to have any, if you have any questions about it, because I got a lot of great ideas about that, but I can't go into it right now. Customer contact, I kind of went over that. Call and offer incentive, incentivize them. That's a great way to stay consistent. They know that you're not a one and done type person. With them, they buy, a bar and a plug-in, and then you're like, deuces, I'm done with you. Stay in contact with them, because then they're going to know that you're important, or they're important to you. Remember, I told you about that. I made a list of their favorite bars, so that when things come up, for example, birthday parties or special holidays, you can get in contact with them and let them know that they're either going out or it's on sale. Treat them as they are royalty. You've heard it all day today. If I'm not taking care of them, you will, you will, you will, you will, you will. It's an honor for them to be in your business, okay? So you need to treat them as though they're your sister, your mom, whoever. And just be their friend, okay? That's all they really want. Who doesn't want a friend? I mean, honestly, that's all they really want. It's just for you to be their friend and Cincy. Okay. Recruit, recruit, recruit. Even when times are slow and maybe you're not booking parties and you're trying to book a party, you can certainly talk to people about recruiting, I have some months I can't book a party, but I can recruit 3 people in 1 month. You know what I mean? You're like, how's that possible? Nobody wants to have a party and get free stuff, but you want to join my team? That's fantastic, but I can't imagine you not wanting to have a party and get free stuff. So it's okay to, talk to people about recruiting, even though you're not getting any parties. And this job is a blessing, not a bother. You heard Tricia talk about that earlier. I think that was one of my fears. I was so afraid that you were going to stub your nose at me and say, I cannot believe you just asked me that. Never had that happen in the 3 years I've been doing Cincy. I think when they look at me, they can see that I'm genuine and honest about my business, and that I'm truly blessed. I would not be where I am today. I would not know the people that I know today without this business. It's not necessarily just about me having a business. It's about gaining a whole other family and set of friends. And then 1 out of 10 consultants is either going to host or book a party. I've heard this in a million ways. Mary Christensen, a bunch of people. You can wear bracelets, and every time you talk to somebody, take that bracelet off and put it on this arm. That lets you know how many people you have talked to in one day. So if you want to talk to 10 people in one day, put 10 bracelets on this arm, and every time you talk to one of them, move it to the other arm. You've met that goal for that day. Okay?
You could do that in the car, waiting in the not the pickup line at school, but
whatever. I mean, there's a bunch of different things. Put 10-cent samples in one pocket and hand them out, and at the end of the day, if you have no cents or whatever is left, then you know that you talked to 10 people. It's just a bunch of different ways to try to get yourself out there. For example, you say you don't get out of the house. Do you take walks? Do you get out of bed? I'm just kidding. I'm saying this is something that, you know, this is another inexpensive way to try to talk to people. You know, I mean, it's just different ideas.
I swear I'm not lazy.
No. Okay, so we're all aboard the train. I only got a few minutes, so I'm hurrying. Okay. So training is a vital part. If you're not on that training session or listening to a training session, either on a conference call or attending team meetings or trainings, which that's why when I asked everybody in here who wants to do it as a hobby, I think nobody's going to raise their hand. Because if you wanted to do it as a hobby, you wouldn't be here. You would not be here. You would not be spending precious time on a Saturday to be with us, you know. But you want to train. All aboard. So we're going to stay current on our training, on the workstation, team conference calls, team meetings. If you're not listening to a conference call or a team meeting, then you're really missing out. You're not doing your business justice, and you're not training or sponsoring your downline. And then this is the key to your business. That's why I said you can't do one part of it without the other. You can't run your business and know what's going on in your company and all that applies to your business without training. It's not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives, it's what we do consistently. So consistency is a main game, key player in your business. If you're not doing it, then you're not going to have a successful business. You don't expect McDonald's to get up and sell 1 billion hamburgers if they don't get out there and say that we are the best, this is what we do, I want to help you. They're just not going to do it. You're not going to have a successful business if you don't do these 4 key points. Any questions?